So today I thought I'd talk about what it's like to be an HPA staffer, sort of what we do day to day and how the organization runs. As much as I wish I woke up every morning and commuted to an HPA office, that is sadly not the case. We are an online organization and most of our volunteer staff have full-time jobs or are full-time students, so the experience is a little different for each person, but this will be some general examples of what it's like working on HPA staff. So the HPA is divided into departments, which are divided into teams, which are all responsible for different things like our social media, our finances, our press, and each of those teams meets about once a week on Skype to talk about what they're working on, things they're planning on, discuss other things like Sherlock. We also have meetings for specific projects or other tasks that we're working on. For example, a typical day after school for me might be a meeting with HPA managers and then a meeting with the other vloggers, and maybe the next day I'll have a meeting with some department heads about messaging strategy. All the while we're exchanging a couple dozen emails a day and maybe texting or calling each other about work or Sherlock. Kelly is in the communications department and Julian is in the social media department, and I am not in a department. No one wanted me. But seriously, I am sort of our visual media coordinator, so I do things like organize anything that's sort of media, artistic related, usually during our campaigns. One thing I organized and edited that you guys should watch if you have not watched yet is a video about our Not in Harry's Name campaign. Kelly actually did some of the photography for it, and a ton of other awesome people contributed, so you should go watch that. In addition to team or department or project meetings, we also occasionally have all staff meetings, which we used to have on Skype, but now our staff is so big that we have them on live stream, and people like Takia, who you've seen in previous videos here, and Andrew, who I think you all know, host the live stream, and then the rest of staff chats in the little chat box, and we usually come up with some awesome inside jokes, which brings me to another part of being on HPA staff. Inside jokes. All the time. Lots of them. A gem from last week's meeting from Mr. Julian Gomez is slackward, being awkward in the style of Andrew Slack. There's also, of course, HPA, which originated from this rare video of HPA staffers from 2010.
Guys, this is awesome. Yay! Yay! HPA! HPA!
It's also general protocol to respond to any mention of chapters with, "What the F is a chapter?" Which I believe was actually started from a YouTube comment on one of Kelly's first videos. I think those are actually the only inside jokes I can share on our family-friendly channel. Pretty much, it can be a bit crazy being on the HPA staff, since we're an online organization with almost 70 members from all across the United States and parts of Europe. But we have a ton of fun, and we've made some great friends through our work, and like Julian said in his video on Monday, it's worth it because we're helping to make the world a better place. And all of you, being members of the HPA, are helping towards that too. I have enjoyed reading all of your comments on Kelly's video this week. I love hearing about where you're all from and what backgrounds you have, and Kelly, I love that you basically referred to fandoms as ethnicities when you were saying that we're a diverse group here at the HPA, and then started talking about how we work with fandoms that aren't just Harry Potter. It's like ticking off the boxes on your taxes, like African American, Caucasian, Hunger Games. In the true spirit of HPA staff discussions, I want to know how many unread emails are in your inboxes. Leave a comment with your number and we'll see who has the most. Julian, I'll see you on Monday.